You walk beneath the cherry trees. With every step the petals breathe. So calm, so far, yet close to me. A prince within a storm unseen. You smile, but it's a quiet ache. A hidden world you never fake. I see the weight you never share, but still you're always standing there. 見えない痛み胸にしまってる。でも私は知ってる君の優しさ。 You are the light in the silence, graceful even in defiance. Even stars bow to your sorrow, but you still reach for tomorrow. You're more than the mask you wear, more than the cold, the perfect air. If you can't see it, let me be the voice that says you shine for me. You build your walls with quiet grace, but loneliness still leaves a trace. Yet in your eyes I find a spark, a longing not to be apart. Even if the curse won't fade, I'll walk with you through every shade. Because the truth I always knew, you're stronger than you think you do. 心の奥に光があるよ。誰も知らないけど私は見えるの。 You are the light in the silence, graceful even in defiance. Even stars bow to your sorrow, but you still reach for tomorrow. You're more than the mask you wear, more than the cold, the perfect air. If you can't see it, let me be the voice that says you shine for me. If the night ever tells you lies, says you're alone under the skies, I'll be the warmth to hold you near, a whisper only you can hear. You are the light in the silence, even when the world is timeless. Through the shadows, through the doubt, you're the light that won't burn out. You're more than the pain you bear, more than the silence in the air. And every time you doubt your glow, I'll remind you, just so you You scream at the world to stay away, like thunder chasing light of day. But underneath that fire and flame, I see a boy who hides his name. You run from love, you think you'll break, but your heart's more real than the mask you fake. And every time you say don't care, I hear the hurt you want to spare. 怒りの中で震える心、傷つけたくない。だから離れるの。 scarlet storm I want to chase. Even when the sky begins to break, your hands shake, but still they try to hold back every tear you hide. You're not a monster, not a sin. There's beauty buried deep within. So even if you push me far, I'll still love your every scar. Your shadow tells you you're not enough, but I see strength in all that's rough. And when you think you've gone too far, I'll find you no matter where you are. Your soul's a flame you try to tame, but I would never fear your name. You fear the cage, the twisted fate, but I believe it's not too late. 心の奥に誰よりも優しい私はわかるよ、君の孤独を。 You're the scarlet storm I want to chase. Even when the sky begins to break, your hands shake, but still they try to hold back every tear you hide. You're not a monster, not a sin. There's beauty buried deep within. So even if you push me far, I'll still love your every scar. If you fall into the dark, I'll be your light, your second spark. Even if you scream, go away, I'll stay, I'll stay, I'll stay. You're the scarlet storm I want to chase. Not even fear can make me stray. Your fire burns, your soul's alive, and in your heart love will survive. You're not alone, not cursed to break. I'll hold your pain until it fades, because behind each shattered part, you gave me your hidden heart. You speak so soft like drifting snow, a voice of peace the storm won't know. But in your stillness fires burn, a storm behind each silent turn. You're the quiet in the fight, the steady soul behind the night. And when your anger starts to rise, even then there's kindness in your eyes. 静けさの中で怒りが眠ってる。でも私は知ってる、君の強さと愛。 You're the ox that never strays, even when the world's a maze. You walk the line between the light and shadows born from inner fights. You hold the weight, you never fall, even when the voices call. Through rage and grace I see you still, a heart that moves the world by will. gentle soul in rebel form. And though the dark side shows its face, you never let it take your place. Your strength without the need to shout, the kind that we can't live without. And when you say you're fine, I know you're holding more than you can show. 優しさが隠れてる光の裏側でも目を見れば真実が見えるよ。 You're the odds that never strays, even when the world's a maze. You walk the line between the light and shadows born from inner fights. You hold the weight, you never fall, even when the voices call through rage and grace. I see you still, a heart that moves the world by will. You don't have to bear it all. Even giants need to fall. Let me stand beside you now and share your strength somehow. You're the ox that won't let go, even when the pain won't show. You blaze a path the stars can't find, a soul that's fierce and still so kind. You hold the weight, you never fall, even when the shadows call. I'll walk beside you, proud and true, because I believe in you. You dance through life with laughter's light, a little sun that chases night. But in your eyes a quiet snow of things you smile but never show. You tell the jokes to hide the ache, a child who had too much to take. But I can see behind your play a boy who hopes for yesterday. 笑顔の裏に小さな涙が優しい嘘でも私は気づいた。 You are the whisper in the spring, a melody the soft winds bring. Your joy is real but so is pain, a flower blooming through the rain. So even when you hide your tears, I'll be the one who always hears. You taught me how to laugh again, so let me hold your hurt like rain. You dream of songs your heart once knew, of birthdays with a mother's view. But even as the past won't change, you still keep dancing through the strange. You teach me how to smile through storms, in bunny steps and open arms. But I would give the world for you, to feel the love you always do. 君の強さは涙を隠すこと heart, but I'll remember every thought. You are the whisper in the spring, a lullaby the blue skies sing. Your laughter floats on gentle air, a kind of magic soft and rare. And if your smile begins to fade, I'll bring it back in light and shade, because you gave so much to me. You'll always be my melody. Your voice is calm, like falling snow, a winter tide. I want to know. Behind your eyes, the seasons fade, where love once bloomed and then decayed. You heal the pain of every soul, but carry wounds you can't console. You turned away from what was true to save the one who once saved you. Shizuka na namida, dare ni mo misezu ni, yasashi sa de kizu wo kakushite dake. You're the dragon with a broken wing, but still you fly through everything. With every heart you chose to mend, you lost a part you couldn't send. But even if the years drift on, you're not forgotten, you're not gone. I see the petals that remain, soft memories that speak your name. You carry time like ocean glass, worn by the love you let slip past. And though you smile, it's like the moon, so far, so quiet, gone too soon. But I believe in hearts that wait, in gentle strength that shapes our fate. Even the tears you never show become the rain that helps us grow. Kyoku no naka ni mada saku hana ga aru, kanashimi no saki ni kibou ga Some goodbyes leave truth behind. So if the past begins to ache, know you were brave for love's own sake. You're the dragon in the sea of dreams, floating past forgotten streams. Even if you turned away, you gave the world a better day. flaws, no need to try. You wear your heart without a shield, but every hit is how you heal. You love too much, you care too loud, a gentle soul inside the crowd. And even when you walk away, you're praying someone makes you stay. 強がる気持ち、私には見えるよ。涙を隠す君の背中に。 You're the sound of steps in the rain, running fast through joy and pain. You say too much, then turn and run, afraid you might be the wrong one. But I can see through all the noise, the truth behind your shaking voice. You're not too much, you're brave and real, and that's the love the world should feel. You say you're strong, but break apart each time you try to guard your heart. You carry guilt that doesn't fit and blame yourself for never quits. But you were never just too wild. You're honest like a dreaming child. And even when your love's too big, you dig so deep, you always dig. 不器用な愛が誰かを傷つけた。それでも変わらない君の優しさ。 You're the sound of steps in the rain, fighting back against the shame. You speak too fast, your hands might shake, but that's the kind of love I take. You give your all and then some more, even when your heart feels sore. So let me say this loud and true, you're not too much for someone who. Will love you right without retreat, who sees your soul beneath your heat. And I believe through all your storm, that's where your truest self is born. You're the sound of steps in the rain, rushing through a love unchained. You cry, you laugh, you hit, you hold, and every part of you is gold. So don't be scared to feel too much. There's power in a heart that trusts. And when you're tired from the pain, I'll walk beside your steps in rain. You're always saying I'm sorry first, like every breath might make things worse. But you don't see the love you give just by trying hard to live. You trip on words, you fall through fear, but every stumble draws me near. You're not a burden, not too much. You're someone worthy of soft touch. 不安な笑顔、涙に隠れてる。でも本当はずっと優しい心。You're my light that hides beneath the anxious night. So fragile yet so full of grace, a gentle heart in open space. And when you doubt what you should be, I'll say it loud so you believe. You're not too much, you're more than fine. You're someone rare, and you are mine. You don't pay. You speak too sharp, you raise your chin, like letting kindness in's a sin. But when you glare and walk away, your eyes still beg for them to stay. You say you don't need anyone, but tremble when the day is done. Your heart is softer than you claim. You love so much it feels like shame. 言葉が強くて心が隠れてるけど You stopped your voice like closing doors, afraid to echo anymore. But silence didn't make you weak, it hid the strength you couldn't speak. They hurt your light, they turned away, so you forgot the words to say. But even in your quiet space, your heart still holds a sacred grace. 声が消えても心はまだある。伝えたい気持ち、いつか花になる。 You're the blossom in the spring, soft and scared of opening. But every petal starts to trust when kissed by sunlight, soft and just. The world was loud and you grew small, but I will hear you through it all. Your silence holds 1,000 songs, and I will wait however long. You hold my hand, you try to smile. Each step you take feels like a mile. But every word you slowly say brings color back to cloudy days. You're not too shy, you're not too late. Your heart still glows through every gate. And when the past begins to call, I'll be your arms if you should fall. 強くなろうとして涙こらえたね。でも泣いてもいいよ、私はここにいる。 You're the blossom in the spring, shaken by remembering. But I will walk right by your side until your voice comes back in stride. The bells may echo far away, but you are here, you're here to stay. So speak your truth when you are ready. Your heart is small, but it is steady. I see your pain, I see your light. You've made it through the silent night. No need to rush, no need to fear. I'll be your echo, always near. You're the blossom, sweet and strong. You've had your silence for too long. Now let the bells ring soft and clear, because your voice deserves to hear. A world that welcomes all your sound, a love that wraps your fear around. So bloom in time, take every chance. I'll be right here to help you dance. Here to You live where voices turn to wind, a soul too quiet to defend. You gave away your only flight to stay within someone else's night. You smile like rain on could hide a cage that no one sees. And though the world moved on, you stayed in silent roles you never played. 誰にも言えない寂しさがある。でもその目の奥に優しい願い。 You are the echo in the trees, a memory that rides the breeze. You gave up skies so someone else could find the light. You lost yourself. But even when the forest fades, your heart still sings in quiet shades. And though your wings may never show, you still remind me how to You walk with steps that barely sound, yet every breath is deeply bound to something more than sacrifice, a tenderness beyond a price. You speak like time is not your own, a leaf that falls yet isn't blown. But I can hear behind your choice a song that trembles in your voice. 心を閉じても愛はまだそこに。君の沈黙には思いがある。 You are the echo in the like it's your only shield, with secrets buried unrevealed. You play the part of light and grin, but I can see what hides within. You write your truths in fiction lines, behind the jokes, behind the signs. And though you joke to pass the time, your heart still aches with silent rhyme. 笑顔の裏には寂しさが見える。本当の気持ちを誰にも言わない。You're the dog who walks alone, even when you're safely home. You love in ways they don't detect, with words you twist and truths you deflect. But I can feel the weight you bear, behind each smirk, behind each stare. And when the silence calls your name, you're still the one who stays the same. You push them close, then pull away. A heart afraid they will not stay. You hide behind your clever lines, but loneliness still intertwines. You want the love you think you broke, but wrap it tight in tales you spoke. You never beg, you never plead, but I can see the hurt you bleed. 誰にも頼らずに強く見せてるけど、私はわかるよ、優しさの意味。You're the dog who guards the fire, with stories dressed in sweet satire. You hold the truth in silent grace, but long for someone to embrace. You choose the path that few will take, for love that lets the world remake. So even if you turn and roam, I'll be the place that feels like home. You don't have to smile for me, I'll stay with you just quietly. And when the world feels cold or wrong, I'll be the hum inside your song. You're the dog with stories deep. You speak the pain you'd rather keep, but I will walk beside your truth, the one you buried in your youth. So let the past just drift away, and I will love you anyway. Not for the mask or things you do, but for the soul I see in you. You afraid they'll break like hourglass sand. You call it love, but love is free, not something locked in destiny. You scream, but what I hear is fear of waking up and no one's near. You push them close, then strike them cold. A God who's scared of growing old. 孤独に怯えて心を閉ざした壊さないように誰も近づけない You wear the chains like woven fate, but love can't grow inside a gate. You grip so tight, but it won't stay, and all you've done just fades away. Yet still I see the child inside, the one who only wants to hide. So even if your world is flawed, you're not alone. Oh, shattered God. You burned the wings that tried to flee, but you were caged as much as me. And every cruel word that you say just begs someone to never stray. You hold their hearts with broken rope, but under rage there lives your hope. You thought love meant to never lose, but pain is not the path we choose. 本当は愛されたい、誰よりも深く。でもその願いが涙に変わる。You wear the chains of shattered grace, but time won't wait or stay in place. You built your walls from fear and fire, but love can't live in cold desire. I see the pain you tried to mask, and I will take on this one task to show you love is not control, but letting go to make things whole. You were told you must be feared, but all you wanted was them near. Let go of fate, release the sky, and let your heart begin to cry. You wore the chains, but not your name. A soul too kind to play this game. The God they feared was just a child who never learned to just be mild. So here I am, I won't let go until you learn the truth. I know that even broken, scarred, and flawed, you're still just someone longing I felt it fading in the wind, a gentle hush beneath the skin. The threads that held your heart so tight begin to fall like morning light. The curse once wrapped in fear and flame now only whispers out your name. And though it hurts to say goodbye, this is the way your wings can fly. in the night, a vow beneath the falling light. Though time has broken what once bound, you found your soul, your solid ground. No more chains to pull you low, no more paths you mustn't go. And even if we drift afar, our hearts still shine under the stars. You cried for things you couldn't choose. You grieved the bonds you had to lose. But don't you see the love remains in every scar, in every name? You're free to laugh, to fall, to change, to write your story page by page. And though I won't walk every mile, I'll hold your memory with a smile. Sayonara no naka ni hajimari ga aru yo. Hanarete mo zutto kokoro wa soba ni. This is the promise in the night, where sorrow turns to gentle light. You're not defined by what you were, but by the love you now prefer. So go and live and find your way. Your dawn is here, not far away. And I'll be here, near or far, still loving you under the stars. We shared a dream, we shared a fall, but now it's time to stand up tall. You're not alone, you never were. Your love beyond what you endure. This is the promise in the night, of finding strength, of choosing right, of letting go, of holding true, of knowing love will follow you. So chase your sky and take your breath. You've risen past your old regrets. We said goodbye, but not the heart. It shines for you when we're watched you walk through endless night, and still you reach toward the light. You showed me strength in every scar, a wish that shines from where you are. I never needed to be more than just a hand outside the door. And even when the road has turned, the love we found will still return. 出会えた奇跡、胸に刻まれて、離れていても心はひとつ。 I'll be forever with you in every sky you're looking through. When you feel lost or drifted wide, I'll be your voice, your breath, your guide. The world will change, the seasons fly, but love like ours will never die. So even when you start anew, I'll walk the silent path with you. We cried, we laughed, we made it here. Through pain, through joy, through every tear. You taught me how to stand and stay, even when the stars fade away. The time has come to turn the page, but never lose what love has made.